Hallo Klasse 7 Schüler, heute lernen wir von our Kursbuch Seite Nummer 45 Grammatik Imperativ. So what is this imperative? In an assertive sentence, Aussagesatz, a statement is made. In an interrogative sentence, Fragesatz, a question is asked. In an imperative sentence that is called Aufforderungssatz, either a command is given or a request is made. So there are three types of sentences here they have given. Aussagesatz, simple sentence, verb is at first place. Fragesatz, this is a yes no question, verb is at first place. Aufforderungssatz, imperative sentence which we use to give order to command to make a request. Here the verb is at first place. The name which you are taken or the order or request you are making to some person, that is considered as zeroth position. Now let's read this. In order to give a command or to take a request, the speaker needs to address the person directly. The subject is missing in an imperative sentence. So do not subject is missing. Only four forms of the imperative are possible, which are do, ihr, capital Z and capital wir form. The rules which they have given, in short I will explain you here the table which I have written. When we use the do form, from the sentence, from the verb ending we remove the st, and in the sentence we do not use the do also. When we use the ihr form, we keep the verb ending t as it is, but we do not use the ihr form. At the end, everywhere exclamatory mark is expected. For capital Z or capital wir, the verb ending en retains as it is, and we use the word Z or wir in the sentence and give the exclamatory mark. Now this rule you write down in your notebook. Okay, in detail we will learn now. See the do form, where the person is addressed informally, means the relationship is friendly, and is singular in number, it's a singular. One example, Utsav, it's the name of a boy, we are speaking directly with him. Utsav, sprich bitte etwas lauter, speak loudly. So from this verb we have removed the st ending, okay, because with do and in the sentence we are not using do also. Verb is at first place. Now for the ihr, the rule was keep t as it is, remove ihr from the sentence. See the example, kinder, comma, means you are directly speaking with children. So ihr, with the ihr, lesen conjugation is laced. We keep as it is, t ending. Bitte den Text auf Seite 42. So children, please read the text from page number 42. Now, for zier and v form, we keep en ending as it is, and we keep the z or wir as it is. See this example. Herr Braun, comma, fahren Sie bitte langsam. Mr. Brown, with whom we are directly speaking, the relationship is respected. So, fahren en ending as it is, and we are using capital Z also. Same wir example. Tanzen wir doch jetzt? So shall we dance now? So tanzen, en as it is, wir in the sentence as it is, okay, and at the end exclamatory mark. So that they have mentioned here. Okay. Now there are some more rules which I am going to explain. Before that, here they have given the infinitive form, original form of the verbs. It's do form, ihr form, capital Z and wir form. Okay, which you have to learn. Now, sein means to be verb. Some exceptions are there. With do, it becomes sei, ihr seid as it is, and z is the exception. It becomes seien sie or seien wir. For haben, either you can use hab or habe, because with do the conjugation comes du hast, but this is the exception. Now see this rule, grüßen Sie. So here it becomes grüß or grüße. Now the rule is original verb there is a umlaut. Its conjugation also there is umlaut, so we keep as it is. But in the foreign verb, there is no umlaut in the original verb. But if you remember, the conjugation of foreign with do is first with a umlaut. But as in the original verb, there is no umlaut, from the conjugation also we remove the umlaut. Okay. So that same rule I have written here. If in a original verb no umlaut, but in its conjugation there is umlaut, then remove the umlaut from its imperative. Okay, write down this rule in your notebook. Okay, now let's solve some Übungen so it will be more clear to you, which are on Seite Nummer 46. The first question is ergänzen Sie the imperative. In the bracket they have given verb. Now you have to decide which form you have to use. One example I will solve for you. Nummer 8, Elena und Esther. Now after these names there is a comma. You are speaking with two of your friends because you are addressing them by first name. So here you will use the ihr form. So ihr, we keep the verb ending t as it is. We do not use ihr in the sentence. So arbeiten will become arbeitet. Okay. See, schreiben Sie the imperative für du und ihr. Okay, so in short I have written here, this you have to complete in your heft by writing the full sentences. One example I will explain you. Machen Sie das Fenster auf. Auf machen separable verb hai. So sentence will become mach for du. We have removed st ending. Mach das Fenster auf. Okay. For ihr, the verb ending t as it is. So macht das Fenster auf. We are going to remove this z. Okay. One more example question they have given here. Schreiben Sie die imperative Formen. Now they have asked you to write the imperative of all three forms. Okay. So one example I will tell you. Ergänzen, original verb contains umlaut. Conjugation is also having umlaut. So everywhere I have kept the umlaut as it is. Ergänz, then Satz. Ergänzt, then Satz. Und ergänzen Sie, then Satz. This also you have to write in your notebook by writing the full sentences. So, student, in next video we will complete our Arbeitsbuch of this imperative. Till then, choose.